Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals and I have a new journal to share with you in this video. I absolutely loved making it. It's a pretty special one with a lot of this beautiful lace and a lot of beautiful charms. This one is a locket and some beaded charms that I made, and this one I'm calling like the family tree. Because it's made out of a book, I put altered, so it's sort of like an altered book cover journal. And I made it sort of like a concept journal as well. So like a family heirloom album where if you don't know what a concept journal is, it's where you put like a story to it. Like you imagine a story, you create a story for the journal. And my story for this was, it's a family's journal and they've kept ephemera from throughout their lives from various family members. And for example, this could be a button. So the mother of the family, she was a seamstress and she kept this button from one of the items of clothing, perhaps that she made for her daughter, and perhaps some of this lace was from trim that she wore on her own dress or that she made for her daughter. And I love this one with the little envelope there. So they've kept letters and they've kept like postcards from throughout their life and different things in this journal. So there's 3 signatures, and look at this cover, isn't it stunning? That's what inspired me to turn it into a family album type of journal. So there's a lot of handmade goodies in here, there's a lot of embellishments, a lot of ephemera, a lot of pages, and all of it is authentic and original, lots of vintage pieces too. So that was my other inspiration, was to put as many authentic vintage pieces in here. So to start us off, we've got this coffee dyed window envelope in here, and it's like the family repurposed these for the journal and made pockets out of them, and I've just put a pressed flower sticker there and one of my tags that you can write on the back of, so you can put the details in there. And sort of like, if going with the concept journal, these are flowers that the family pressed. If I'm going with the story, the mother was a seamstress, but she also loved to garden. And library book cards, so you can put the details there. Some vintage ledger style of paper, vintage music paper, vintage ledger here as well. Some parchment paper, perhaps they use this for their wedding anniversary or wedding invite paper. A beautiful blank postcard. So some have writing in this journal and some blank, I believe. So, and this perhaps is a place that they stayed at, a hotel for their honeymoon perhaps. Wallpaper pocket, so perhaps they use this in their house. This is one of their memo books perhaps. So there's coffee dyed papers throughout and a whole lovely mix of papers, doily, lined paper, vellum, ledger, grid paper, vintage notebook paper. This is a little booklet, very cute little booklet with some lovely papers on the inside. Look at that one, stunning. This is a vintage playing card. A Tim Holtz piece there for representing the flowers. And then tax invoice for perhaps they run their own business. And just gorgeous pieces of ephemera, like a license here that's maybe for the husband or the father. And just really fun pieces. I like that blue paper too. This a photograph perhaps of a place that they visited that's significant to their family. Maybe they went on family holidays there. So this journal is available. It is in my Etsy. Here we've got a lovely envelope, and perhaps someone sent this to them and they kept it. And I love this altered clip here that I decorated. This is some ribbon. Perhaps this is some ribbon for the daughter that she wore in her hair. Some vintage ledger and a vintage photograph. Some beautiful note paper, a tea card, authentic and vintage. Again, for the idea of the mother being a seamstress, here's a pattern perhaps that she made for herself, and this is some of the fabric that she kept from the pattern. Some vintage piano paper. So yeah, I hope that this journal can be a special treasure for someone, and the link to my Etsy shop is down below in the description box. I love this one that says memories, so you can record your memories in this journal. Vintage ledger. Here's another one of these beautiful authentic vintage pieces. So it looks like a photograph, but can be used as a postcard. So that's just in a vellum pocket there. Some grid paper, ledger paper, a guest check in this beautiful lace pocket. I love the like stamps, letters or numbers there. And another beautiful piece of paper from a rose book. I love these stamps here, so they kept some of the stamps. A lovely tag pocket here with another vintage playing card inside. It's got to love pockets in pockets. I love this beautiful doily as well. Some extra goodies tucked into this pocket. And then this is a pretty special piece of ephemera. Look at that. Very cool. So I'm trying not to hoard all of these vintage pieces. Love this vintage ledger. It's one of my absolute favorites. Another one of my tags. I love this. Says collection folio from a book. This is a piano paper sewn pocket. And look at this gorgeous little booklet. How sweet is that? That's some vintage paper as well from a notebook. Another piece from that rose book. Some vintage graph type paper with love, daughter, just for you on your birthday. So a beautiful card and a thank you note paper. A little petty cash voucher. Very cool. Lots of fun things in this journal. Again, this one, a card perhaps that they received. A wallpaper pocket here. This is some vintage wallpaper, perhaps that they decorated one of their rooms in their house with. So pretty. And just some more bits and pieces tucked in. Extra writing space. Some vintage stamps in this vellum envelope. And here is a gorgeous vintage postcard. This one has the stamp on it. I love that. And some writing. Again, another place that might be significant to the family who kept this album. So that is the journal. I'm calling it like an heirloom album journal, and hope that it inspires whoever may get it to document your own memories in here. And maybe you want to document your own family's memories, or just any memories really. Love all those charms. So pretty. It looks so regal with this gold shiny cover. So really hope you enjoyed that flip through and the concept story, and hope that might resonate with someone. If not, you can just definitely use it however you want it. But yeah, it was a delight to make. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. A huge thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in the month of October. I appreciate you so much. You allow me to do what I do here on YouTube, making journals, teaching journaling courses, and running workshops. If you would like to support Willowbound Journals, you can become a patron by clicking the link down below in the description box. Or you can also support my channel by becoming a member of my channel by clicking the join button. So that is where you get access to member videos, and all patrons also get access to member videos over on my Patreon. Patrons also get access to the journal making videos, as well as printables each month, and the Ruby patrons get access to every single printable kit in my Etsy. There are mail tiers as well, where I send goodies to you in the mail. So hopefully there is something for everyone who would like to support Willowbound Journals.